Can you get that through an airport?
Through a what?
Can you get that through an airport? It almost looks like a weapon.
Yeah.
Like
what's
something Godfather-y.
let me see.
I am on right now. Russell, I'm on.
Where are your glasses?
not yet me. Yes, no, not yet. You wait until I get first because
Right.
now I'm on the TV. Can you please put back the commercial, please? And there you go. This show is dedicated to all the artists, entrepreneurs, and dreamers out there. The noise and be heard. This show is my chance to give back and help the unknown be known. Welcome to Undiscovered. Mega Plus, KGR can be found at whiskeytenor.com. They just released their new album, Living in the Country. So go ahead and get some of those, those beautiful songs. I hope that they're gonna be able to actually play all the songs, just for like maybe 10 seconds of their song, right, KGR?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyways, guys, we will be right back with our next guest. Please don't go away. My first guest today is a singer. You can catch his next show this Saturday, September 10 at the Flamingo Library Theater. Please welcome Tony Arias. How are
is
you?
he here?
Where is he? Welcome to my show.
Thank you so
Undiscovered.
much. Yes, so this is a brand new show for you.
Yes, sir. It's a
Yeah.
brand new show. I used to have Let's Talk World. It's almost the same setup,
Right.
but this one is a little bit bigger because we have the handsome DJ KGR here.
Yes, I love it. Yes, fantastic. Well, this is great. Well, thank you so much for having me on your show. This is your first time having a supermodel on your show, yes?
Yes.
what I
It's
thought.
my first time. By
Yeah.
the way, he is greater than life.
You're awfully sweet. You're too kind. I'm really just a hack. A good-looking hack, but a hack.
I know
Yeah.
you were born here in Vegas.
Actually, I wasn't born in Vegas, but
I grew up.
But I grew up. Yes, I grew up here in the '70s, and then made Vegas my permanent home in 1985, and been here ever since.
That's
Yeah,
good. And
yeah.
you performed a lot of venues in Vegas, but we are gonna talk about your musical tribute. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a tribute show.
Yeah, it is. It's a musical tribute. I'm doing a musical tribute to Elvis Presley and Engelbert Humperdinck and Tom Jones, all in one show. So it's a great show. If I do say so myself, that's what everybody's telling me. It's a fantastic show, and everybody, I mean me, but
And
it's,
me.
and you. It's a lot of fun. We have the Michael DeBay Orchestra, which is 8 pieces. And I'm very excited. It's a lot of fun, and I do the show all over and on cruise ships and Hawaii, and now I'm back here in Vegas and doing it here. So
Wow.
yes, I'm very excited about it. Yeah.
DJ KGR, you guys have 5 piece, right?
7 when everyone's there.
Yeah, 7 piece. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
a 7 piece band too.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. That full sound. You can't deny that. You know,
Yeah,
if you have the
you-
full
and-
sound, it's incredible. It's wonderful.
And you want actually your audience to feel that full
Yes,
sound.
absolutely.
You're letting them pay, so you want them to actually experience
Yes,
the full thing.
exactly. And especially with their music, with Mr. Presley and Mr. Humperdinck and Mr. Jones's music, it's very big. It's a full sound. It's an orchestrated sound. So we wanted to have as many pieces as possible, and so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, so it's this Saturday at the Flamingo Library on Flamingo Road and Maryland Parkway at 2 p.m. And you can get the tickets at TonyArias.com.
TonyArias.com. And
Yeah.
you've been performing a lot. You never actually run out of work.
No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I've been. My first job here in Las Vegas, I was a midnight singer at the Riviera in 1985. And then I was the ringmaster at Circus Circus, also in 1985. And then I did shows up and down the strip from Jubilee to Father's Vigier to Enter the Night, Caesar's Magical Empire, the Royal Lobazon Stallion Show, World's Greatest Magic Show, Abracadabra. I did a ton of shows.
And then,
yeah.
do you perform outside the States too?
Right, I do a lot of cruise ships, mainly just Azamara cruises, and so I have a good time. I have a yes, I've been very fortunate. Very fortunate.
Who is your favorite singer?
I don't have a favorite singer. I love it all.
Who actually your inspiration to sing?
I would say Mr. Presley and Mr. Humperdinck and Mr. Jones, but also Mr. Wayne Newton inspired me. I saw him when I was 9 years old at the Frontier Hotel here in Las Vegas. The Frontier no longer stands, and that's when I fell in love with the art of performing live. And I thought, that's what I want to do. I don't know how you do it, but that's what I want to do. And so I've been doing that ever since. So I give a lot of credit to Mr. Newton, and he's a very nice man and has given me his blessing.
Tell us a little bit about more about this show coming up this Saturday. You have two other singers who is performing. Are you performing all the?
Yeah, I do the whole show. It's not an impersonation show. It's just a tribute to Mr. Presley and Mr. Humperdinck and Mr. Jones. And I don't. I'm very careful how I say this. I'm not an impersonator.
He's not.
But
he is original.
I am very much the original. But the four of us, if I may, we have a certain timbre, the same timbre to our voices, and so I do all of their arrangements. I don't deviate from their arrangements, but I don't try to impersonate them at all. But it's really just my musical tribute to them, and it really is a feat in its own, because their libraries are so vast. They're so big.
I've been there.
To try and put that all into one show is a lot. So we have about a 75, 90 minute show, depending on how much I talk.
We better go.
Yeah, we better go. Let's all go.
We better all go.
I'm thinking about going.
Yes.
Come on down.
That's my only day off on social media shows, so I am free on that day, by the way. Anyways, this September 10, don't forget, go and get your tickets at TonyArias.com. And by the way, guys, you also have a lot of show coming up. You have another show on September 23rd on the Spirit Supper Club.
Yes, I'll be at the Sterling Club with Mr. Keith Thompson.
Oh, is that what you call that? I was like,
no, it's a Spirit. Yeah, it's a Spirit Supper Club, because they have a supper now. They have a dinner show, and we'll be the dinner show. And Mr. Keith Thompson and I, we work a lot together, and he and Mr. Philip Fortenberry, and we do a lot of shows together. And the show that I do with Mr. Keith Thompson is really just harkens back to my old Vegas days, where we just kind of do a lounge act, and we let the audience request any songs they want to do, and we just tell stories about the old times in Vegas.
And the old times.
Oh yeah,
it's like that, right?
Yes.
They give you a napkin where
That's exactly right. A napkin and a $5 bill.
Yes,
or 10. Yes.
It's already 2022, so try to give 10 instead of 5.
Exactly.
That's different, right?
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be my first time opening up at the supper club there at the Sterling Club. So.
Well, I actually was trying to ask you to sing me a song, so I just want to ask a few lines, if I can.
A few lines, sure. So I'll sing you to sleep after the loving with a song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say.
Well, I think I am younger than that, but anyways, Mr. Tony Arias, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now, welcome back, KG.
Yeah.
DJ KGR of Whiskey Tenor, whiskeytenor.com. Come on, upload their songs right now, or download, right? Download their songs right now at whiskeytenor.com. Their album just came out, Living in the Country. Anyways, right next to me is an amazing person, witty, wonderful man, handsome, and funny. Please help me welcome my best friend, Chris Cook. He is a Las Vegas comedian.
Maria. Thank you. Welcome. Thanks for having me on the show. Giving me a platform here to be exposed.
Exposed.
We all need exposure.
Well, I just discovered you. So what are we undiscovering about Chris Cook?
Well, I don't know. My life's pretty much been a Indiana Jones movie.
That's a good discovery.
Yeah. No, I climbed volcanoes, jumped out of perfectly good airplanes.
You climbed volcanoes?
Yeah. Vesuvius in Italy.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, active volcano.
That's real.
Other than that, I've been here. September 1st was my 4-year anniversary for living in Vegas.
Well, congratulations.
4 years. After 4 years, you get your own hole in the desert.
Hole?
Yeah.
Do you have a hole in the desert?
Yeah, I do now. I've been here 4 years.
Oh.
It's embarrassing borrowing your friend's hole in the desert. They're like, again?
Anyways, you are performing here and there.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he's a great comedian. Once he's on stage, and you always have like new materials for your skit.
I usually try to. I get bored pretty quickly, even with my own jokes. So
You get bored.
Yeah, you don't want to.
I always laugh on his joke.
That's what you worry about. Think about it as a musician. If you write a song that goes big, you have to play that song every time you perform for the rest of your life. Wouldn't that suck?
I forget I was gonna crack a joke, but I forgot about never mind. I forgot because you're the comedian, right?
You're doing jokes now?
No, I don't. I was just given a joke and I started laughing.
You should do stand up, Maria.
No, I don't. Well, you are going to perform also on September 17.
Yes, very
and
excited.
by the way,
about
even
that.
DJ KGR is performing on September 17 at the
International Awards
Awarding
Banquet. Yes, International Achievement Awards.
Yes.
Performing Arts Center, North Las Vegas.
Yes.
I'm very excited about that. Yeah.
Are you ready for that?
Oh yeah.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
I know you are.
Yeah. I'm ready.
What's new to Chris Cook? What's new about you?
What's new? Well, I'm going to Zion National Park next week for a big
So you are climbing the volcano out there?
I'm climbing another mountain. Yeah.
Mountain, not volcano.
Zion's a little bit of everything. Yeah. So
They have a little volcano there, right? No.
I don't think so. No.
Oh no, it's actually Yellowstone.
Zion National Park. Yes, up in Utah. So 4 days out of a backpack. Be kind of fun. It's supposed to rain every day. We'll see.
We love rain. Do you know that we just had the biggest rain happened in Las Vegas for the past 10 years or something.
That is true.
August 5th, I think. The August 5th rain actually break the record of the most rain in Vegas, something.
Yes, one of the largest rainstorms. Now, to put it in perspective, it was 1.5 inches of rain. Which 1.5 inches of rain anywhere else in the country is not a big deal. But here it all funnels to the middle, and the middle is the Las Vegas Strip is the low point in our valley.
You know what funny is? I don't know how to freaking interview my best friend.
You can't tell if I'm doing a bit or not.
Yeah, I was like I keep on scrambling in my head what I'm gonna ask.
This is how we are on the phone most of the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Really? Not bad. But anyways, Chris Cook is actually gonna give us some stand-up comedy.
Oh, you want me to do some jokes?
Okay. If you don't want, I will stand there.
It's either you or me. I'll do it.
Yes. Well, anyways, welcome Chris Cook, ladies and gentlemen.
We have to take a break and then.
Oh no, we're not. Oh, before we do that, let me actually Go ahead and plug in yourself. Your
Yes.
Chris Cook
If you want to learn more about my shows, my upcomings, go to chriscookcomedy.com. Is the website. You can still purchase the pay-per-view special, which is what was nominated for an award for the International Achievement Awards on
He's
the
gonna
17th.
be he's gonna be an awarding comedian now. Yay! Congratulations.
I haven't won it. They asked me to
that's right.
perform, though, right?
Yeah, they asked you to.
They don't
perform.
ask you to perform if
That's-
you're not getting the award. That's how the Emmys,
Exactly right.
all those big ones work.
My freaking ear thing is falling apart.
Try to run a professional show.
Anyway, so please clap for my best friend.
Yes, and we do have a
Please
studio
donate.
audience. Do I grab this microphone?
No. Just say it. No, don't do that. You're gonna lose your sound. Go a little.
How we doing? Am I in the right place? Can you see me, America? As Maria said, my name is Chris Cook. Cook spelled backwards is pronounced Cook. I'm from Cook County, Illinois, Chicago. Anybody? All right. Also, with a name like Cook, you get the nickname Cookie. I also captained a party boat in Texas, and I cooked chili for many years. We call ourselves Chili Cooks. Now I do stand-up comedy. So my full official name and title is Captain Chris Cookie Cook, the Cook County Chili Cook and comedic curmudgeon, captivating crowds from coast to coast. Thank you. That's Maria's favorite joke that I do. I just got back from Texas. My mother went to a quilting convention while I was staying with her, and that's a big deal in Texas. They take quilting seriously. And at the end of the convention, they had some silly door prizes. They had a prize for the lady who had traveled the farthest. They had a prize for the lady who had brought the most sewing machines. My mother won a prize for most entertaining at the quilting convention. And do you know what the prize for most entertaining at the quilting convention was?
Tequila.
A handle bottle of Fireball. My mom's 81. So don't let these ladies fool you. They go to these conventions to party. That bottle came back empty. Speaking of drinking and driving, I was watching football before I came over here. Did y'all see this? Buzz driving is drunk driving. Have you heard this? When did they change that law? I didn't vote for that. Did you vote for that? No. Buzz driving is drunk driving. I was drinking and driving before they invented the initials DWI. I got pulled over in 1979 in Grand Prairie, Texas, and the cop just said, "Damn, boy, you're hammered. You better go home." And I did. They don't let you go home nowadays, is what you need to know. Anyway, coincidentally, I am now down to buzz driving. Yep, thank you. Took 20 years. Took 7 wrecked vehicles, 6 misdemeanors, 5 broken relationships, 4 law firms, 3 reckless driving, 2 trips to rehab, and 1 driving while intoxicated.
Yay!
My criminal record.
djkg.com. Isn't he wonderful?
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen a DJ with a violin like that. That's sexy, man.
It's sexy. Anyways, guys, right next to me is the handsome, amazing performer, Troy Romzek. Troy Romzek. No, what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you got it.
You can actually, you can go and see his show every Friday and Saturday at Mandalay Bay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, the 1923 bar, Mandalay Bay. It's kind of a cool little prohibition thing. You got to push through the bookcase and sneak in. It's fun.
Wow. How long you been performing at Mandalay Bay?
I just hit 1 year last weekend.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I thought. You see,
yeah.
that's why I have him here today. Is because of that reason.
Yeah, it's.
Happy anniversary. You see.
Thank you. Yeah. So I started working there, but they just had me on Fridays for kind of like a preliminary thing, just to see how it kind of went over. And then a couple months in, they were like, "Yeah, just take the whole damn weekend." So here, wait. Oh, sorry, I'll watch my mouth a little bit more. Sorry.
No,
Okay.
you're good. Yep.
But yeah, no, it's been a year, and here we are, and it's going strong. We have burlesque as well now too,
Oh,
which has been really cool. Yeah, so we have.
Can I audition for that?
Yeah, come on down, honey. I keep trying to convince them to let me a part of the audition process, but the upper management wants to take care of that. They don't need me running around. I know. That's what I said.
No, I should have somebody inside, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, guys, trust me.
Let's
I'm the
do
one.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
Anyways, Troy actually just recently moved to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
From where?
Slightly over a year ago, from LA.
See, I got
Yeah.
that right too.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I was in LA for 15 years.
Wow.
Roughly 15
What have you
years.
been doing in LA?
Well, I did a little bit of acting out there, like every other Los Angelino. And
And you figure out you're a singer.
well, I always knew I was a singer. So I started singing because when I was 10, my daddy took me to a Bruce Springsteen concert.
Oh.
And it was at the Forum. Yeah, buddy, Springsteen. Yeah, the boss. Born to Run tattooed right here. But yeah, I saw that when I was 10 years old, and my dad and my mother play music, so it was kind of always the goofy thing that my folks did.
Wow.
And I had no interest in it, so I saw the boss, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta figure that out, and started
So
playing
what
music.
are you? What genre of songs are you performing?
Anything
in
that's
Mandalay-
popular. So
Mandalay Bay?
yeah, I really anything that's
So
popular.
it's all covers, not originals.
Yes, I sneak in an original or two, usually by the end of the night, get the folks liquored up. They're a little more open to things, we're going to have some more fun. But, I need to write more. It's so funny, you have a singer-songwriter out there who's going to be interviewed next, and I was like, boy, I need to get that songwriter aspect of the singer-songwriter
Yeah,
thing.
and actually, DJ KGR is a songwriter too.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Well, I always figured if I can get good enough and big enough just doing the cover band gig, a songwriter will come along and maybe throw a
Oh,
tune.
wait,
or two
I
in.
know a lot of songwriter. By the
Yeah.
way, guys, I'm kind of like really, honestly, here in our set is freaking cold as F.
Yeah, it feels good though. It's
It
like
feels
100
good for a lot of
billion
people, but
degrees
when you're
outside.
skinny and short, you are kind of like, oh my god. But anyways, for those people who actually have like a talent or something that you want to promote, I have this page I just created on my channel's website. It says brand endorsement, and I put in there their whatever they want to do, like you're an actor, singer, or you're a songwriter, and then we put your little bio, and then we put your information. And I always have people ask me, hey, who do you know anybody like this? Do you know anybody like that? So I just want to send them to that page so that they can find songwriters, actors, or anything. So
Yeah, that's
anybody,
really cool.
I want-
That's a great connection tool. That's really
Yes.
cool you do that.
I just don't have the time to go and sending telephone
Of course,
numbers.
ain't nobody got time for that, honey.
So I was like, but anyways, so I want your name in there. That's why I said that. And
Yeah,
all
sure.
the screenwriters right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, so how's Vegas treating you so far? Do you like it?
You know what? It's been absolutely great, honestly. I got no complaints. I've been very fortunate out here, very blessed. I've been with my job now for over a year, singing and
You call
playing
it a
piano.
job?
Yeah, well, it is. Well,
No, it's not
if
a
you
job.
approach it as a job,
It's not
you
a
do
job.
better at it.
It is really.
Of course, if you
Wow.
approach it with the same mentality, well, like, your career or your whatever. But you know,
It's
I
your
gotta be there at a
passion.
certain time, and my
It's your
boss gets
passion.
pissed if I ain't.
It's your passion.
But yes, you're
You
right.
are
No, it
born.
is.
You are born singer.
Okay, so I think I'm just lucky enough that my job is something I love to do.
Oh, that's
You know what I
amazing.
mean? Like,
Yes.
because I don't work a day in my life. It's funny, we were just talking outside. Like, the highlight of my week is going to work.
Yeah, right.
And that's is the best part.
yeah.
You know,
And
I sit around,
and
like,
I-
Monday rolls around and I'm like, well, I got a couple more days.
So what do you do? What do you do when you're not performing?
Oh, well, I have a couple hobbies. I just started going to the gym. I'm really proud of myself. I went
Six
this month.
pack?
I like the look you just gave me. You're like, yeah, your ass has been at the gym a lot. I can see. I just started. Give me a month or two.
I don't know. I
Give
just
me a
look-
month or two and I'll look great.
You know what? My eyes are very innocent and naive. I don't know why they feel that. I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
teasing.
I know. It's just-
But I got a couple nerdy hobbies as well too. So I'm a big fantasy geek. Like I like Lord of the Rings and
Oh, I
you
like
know
Lord
all
of
of
the-
that.
I like
Yeah,
lots
oh, I'm a
of-
huge
Do you-
nerd. But I paint miniature models.
So did you pay? Huh?
Yeah. So they have these things. It's a source or a company called Warhammer, and you paint miniature models. Homeboy knows what I'm talking about over there. I see you nodding along. And you paint miniature models of it. It's just something that takes your mind off of everything. You got to focus on a tremendous amount of detail and you know kind of lock in so you don't get
So
a.
where do you get those two?
There's a Warhammer shop here in Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't realize this was going to turn into a big plug for Warhammer, but
Can we put them together and create a kind of like story?
music, and Warhammer.
Yeah, that is really cool.
There's something to it. I'm gonna pitch it to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll bring you in on it.
Some sort
Please.
of metal thing going on.
It's got to be metal though, yeah.
Metal guys.
Yeah, no, but I mean, but
Country
90% of your
singers.
time, 90% of your time when you're off stage is
Yes.
preparing to be
Yes.
on stage. You know.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I mean, we're doing this.
That's really funny because somebody told me, hey, you're gonna practice, you're gonna go see this. I said, no, I'm just gonna sit down in there and talk to these people like an ordinary people. So,
Okay, well, for us inexperienced folks, we, we have to put a lot of time into it.
anyways, that one thing that I've actually seen on your poster,
Mhm.
you are performing with Nieve Melandra.
We did perform together
Oh,
for
you
a
did.
minute. Yes. Was that on the poster?
Yeah.
Oh, I sent you the wrong poster then.
Yeah, you
that
sent
was
me
an
the
old one.
wrong-
I asked the
Give me
person
the new
over.
one, okay?
Well, the new one. So Nieve's, she's moved on. She's over actually at the Stratosphere now. Last I heard, and just killing it.
So
over
you're
there.
doing it by yourself now?
Yes, yeah. I'm
You
the
don't,
only.
you don't need to talk about somebody that's
No,
not
but
in
she's a
it.
little sweetheart. Might as
But
well
she's
shout
very
her out.
smart,
She's
yeah.
very sweet, very, very talented.
Well,
You know, she was working there, and then they brought me in because they wanted to kind of make a switch into more of a piano.
Nieve
bar.
actually, Nieve has been connected to a lot of people I know.
Oh, yeah.
One is KGR.
She
and
knows
then-
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's a fox. Jeepers, creepers.
And then
have you
she's
looked at
also at, you know that, so Bowie before.
her? Mhm, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, she's all over town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's all over town.
I think that's curious. I know so many musicians out here in Vegas that they'll have residencies, but they're all over the place. I think it's so
It's a good
curious.
thing.
'Cause,
It's a
yeah,
good thing.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I just think it's an interesting thing because I've always kind of worked for one location, and that was just where.
Yeah, that's where you've been. Yeah, since I've known you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known this guy for a year, and you know, I'm a small thing, so he doesn't call me. You know, I want to go and see his show, but he doesn't call me. So.
Well, no, she just doesn't answer her phone after 1:30 in the morning. I'm teasing, jeepers.
But you're right. I sleep up to 2 a.m. in the morning.
2 a.m. you're done. Yeah.
No, what I meant is I'm up at 2 a.m. and then after that I'm sleeping until.
Right. Yeah.
So you're right.
Oh yeah.
You
see,
got it.
I know.
See,
I
no
know how
booty
it works.
calls. Any calls.
I wasn't saying booty call. I just get off of work then.
I actually any calls 11 to 2 a.m. is not booty calls for me. For me, it is called business call.
Those are business hours.
Yeah,
Those
oh,
are straight
that's my
business hours.
business.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, it's entertainment, you know? And here in Vegas, everybody's up all night. Like, nobody's doing, I know a few cats who are, but generally speaking, you're doing entertainment at night. You're not doing it at 9 in the morning.
No, nobody does
Yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah,
God,
everybody is
no.
sleeping until 12.
Exactly.
But anyways, besides playing at Mandalay Bay, what is your main goal? What is your goal since you moved from LA to Las Vegas?
Yeah,
You know that we have a lot of things coming in.
Mhm.
I believe that somebody just big in Hollywood films just came in here and bought a property, and then also who is that?
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then also the country singer.
Oh,
Blake
Blake
Shelton,
Shelton,
yeah.
four-story theater in front of Bally's they're building.
So they are all
Original
coming here.
music.
Yeah, well, there's this interesting thing. So, I hate to talk trash on LA, but I'm going to, because why not? That city's been dying for about 7-8 years, in my opinion. Granted, I'm no economics expert or anything, but I was there living out there. And when you see Sony and Paramount sell off half their studios to make them condos, makes you go, what the hell's going on here? And I knew it was going to be a matter of time before they came to Vegas. Just one, you have the same kind of daylight, so you can film the same kind of way in California. And when you have Atlanta and Texas and New Orleans building studios, like it's maybe Hollywood ain't quite the same. But regardless of all that, I think it's very curious that entertainment, probably because of the digital age we're in now, doesn't have to be located in one spot.
But yeah. I
Like Hollywood, that was built, like the only reason Los Angeles exists is because of Hollywood. There was no other reason for that city to be there. There's no natural water. It's a big giant desert.
So this is the capital of the entertainment of the world, so they should come all in here. So that's the reason why I have social media shows. Well, tell us one more time where they can find you, your shows and everything.
Absolutely, yeah. My name's Troy Romzek. I play at 1923 Prohibition Bar at Mandalay Bay, and I'm there every Friday and Saturday, 9 to midnight. Well, we go later than midnight now. We're just
2 a.m.
Yes, sometimes depending. I'm taking a
hours.
couple liberties now. They can't stop me. If the night's feeling good, we're just gonna go all night.
Well, I'm gonna come and see you. I promise you that. Well, anyways, guys, here's DJ KG.
I wrote this song 20 years ago in a political science class. It's called Alcohol, Tobacco, Guns, and Gasoline.
That's my ringtone.
Alcohol and tobacco, guns and gasoline. Uncle Sam's making a killing, taxing the hell out of me. Bankers and the Congress, Senate and the Press, all they do is pass the buck. Why can't they give it a rest? It's a constitutional nightmare in the good old USA. God bless the USA. East
Lord
Coast
knows
to
I
the
agree
West
far too much with
Coast
that
and
line.
everything in between. We all need to stick together. Y'all know what I mean. Keep America beautiful. It's up to me and you. United we stand. The red, white, and blue. Wave of glory. Wave of glory. All that tobacco, guns and gasoline. Uncle Sam's making a killing by taxing the hell out of me. The bankers and the Congress, the Senate and the press, all they do is pass the buck. Why can't they give it a rest?
whiskeytenor.com. That's where you can find their songs, and you're gonna love it. He actually just played alcohol, tobacco, guns, and gasoline. I got that right! Woo! But anyways, the next guest right next to me is the beautiful woman, Laura Powers. She's a professional singer, actress, psychic, and she's working on multiple podcasts right now. One is called Healing Powers, and the other one is Behind the Scenes with Laura Powers, right?
Yes, that's right. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming back. She was the guest host last Friday on the morning show. Did you have fun with the show?
I did. I love hosting. It's so fun.
It's fun, right? Yeah. Well, you actually have your own podcast and everything.
Yeah.
But before we go to your podcast, I just want to actually touch, because I did seen this, Will Ferrell. You were on his podcast.
Yes.
And I love his movies, by the way.
Yes, he's fabulous. Yeah, I was very honored to be a guest on his podcast, which is called the Ron Burgundy Podcast, where he is the anchorman. So it's a comedy podcast, and he asked me to be a guest to talk as a psychic, and so it was an interview format, so I had to pretend like Anchorman is a real person asking me these ridiculous questions about the psychic world.
Is he the Anchorman movie? No.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
So
Yes.
he was the Anchorman, which is essentially he plays a newsman an anchorman who is based in San Diego, kind of like 70s style.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So how was the interview with him? What did you learn? And what?
Oh, well, it was a lot of fun. Yeah. So I have a background in improv and comedy, and that really served me because it was unscripted. So it was going in, and I knew that was the general premise, him as the anchorman, and I had no idea what he was going to say, and just had to like take the ball and run with it.
See, I like the impromptu, right? Like,
Yes.
Even that's the reason why I don't do a lot of like set up interviews on my show, is because I always mess up when I have I'm reading something, but when I'm doing impromptu, it's just naturally coming out. And if I made mistakes, it's because it's a second language, the language barrier. Yeah, right. That's my excuse.
I think it's great to just go off the cuff, and I've been hosting a show for 11 years, so it's very comfortable for me to do that.
Yeah, and with your podcast, what do you do? What exactly topics do you talk about on your podcast?
Sure. So my podcast, Healing Powers Podcast, which is tied in with my last name, Powers, so Laura Powers, Healing Powers, is a mind, body, spirit podcast. We talk about health, wellness, spirituality, and then my podcast, Behind the Scenes with Laura Powers, is a film and television podcast. So for that, I cover film festivals, interview filmmakers, actors, performers of all kinds.
Yeah, and she also sings.
Thank you. Yes, I love to sing. I've been singing since I was a child. My parents were musicians for a living when I was growing up.
Wow. And you sing, you're a psychic. Can you read my mind right now? Just
Don't do it. We don't want to know.
Yeah, so whenever people ask me that, my standard response is, that's what I do for work, so you can always reach out to me.
Yeah,
We can
come to
talk.
my work, okay? I mean, I'm trying to relax here and have fun. But anyways, and you are also an actress.
Yes.
And you actually played a lot of Hollywood movies as a psychic. Or
I-
TV show.
I've worked in some television and independent films, and most of my acting experience is actually in stage, so in theater. So I used to make my living as an actress in theater, and I was actually building my psychic business while I did that, and pretty quickly I was like, oh, I make a lot more money as a psychic, so I kind of switched my focus, but I do still act as well.
So you use a lot of energy when you are kind of like reading minds, right?
Yeah, so I am a clairvoyant, which means I see psychically. I'm an empath as well.
Mhm.
And yeah, it does take quite a bit of energy. And that's one reason why I'm not just, doing it all the time. It'd be kind of like,
gotta have
if you're a
your
runner, you're not
concentrate.
like running all the time. Like you
Yeah.
have to just do it sometimes.
Yeah, like when you're a TV host, actually, outside this is you don't see me, you don't recognize me. Actually.
You're on, and then when you're not on, you're not on.
Yes, exactly,
Yeah.
right? So do you have like different clients, right? High-end people?
Yeah, there's
Can
different.
we ask one?
Sure. So there's different levels of psychics, and I work with a lot of higher end business people. People with high end businesses. I have some billionaire clients, millionaire clients. celebrities. A lot of my celebrity clients, I sign NDAs, so I'm not allowed to
That's
say
what I know.
who
That's
they
what I
are.
was gonna say.
But
You know.
one celebrity who did give me permission is Tori Spelling, so she's been my client.
Okay, so can we find out what's up? No, just kidding. That's my next question. That's why I put you on that position. But anyways, yeah. So what are the TV that you've been playing as psychic? Do you know?
So
Just
I've
name
actually, I wouldn't say playing a psychic. I tend to be either myself on like a news show or some kind of television show, or being interviewed as myself. So it's not like playing myself, aside from like Will Ferrell's podcast where it's kind of a fictionalized setup.
Oh God.
Or I'm acting in a completely different role.
So you are it's your psychic is your business now. Do you actually practice here in Vegas?
So most of my clients are over the phone or Zoom actually.
Oh.
But yes, I have clients here. I have clients, all over. Actually, was just on a television show where I was hired to do psychic work for that. And I also am an animal communicator, so I did animal communication for that as well.
I love that. I try to do communicate with my puppy, but
Aw.
most of the time all he knows is get inside. But anyways, where they can find that is Chris Cook laughing. By the way, where they can find you if they want to
Sure.
be, seeking your services.
Sure. So my website for my psychic and spiritual work is healingpowers.net. And you can also just connect with me on Instagram at LauraPowers44, the number. And I'm also on Spotify for my music, which is Laura Michelle Powers. I added my Michelle for my
Is that your middle
IMDb and
name?
my music. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna put in there, but I said, you know what? I like the powers. In there.
Yeah, it's very memorable.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, but anyways, you sing. Have you been singing for how long?
I've been singing since I was a little girl. So my parents were musicians when I was a child. Growing up, I was actually born in France and moved to the United States when I was a girl.
Oh, you're France. Can you sing? Can you say? Can you talk French?
I can speak a little bit. I did switch to English as my main language, but I can say je m'appelle
Merci beaucoup.
So when I'm in France, I can speak kind of basic French, but I didn't learn English until I came here and learned it in school.
Wow.
And I started singing ever since I was a little girl, basically.
French language is very. I felt like it's so very sexy.
Yes, it
It's
is
like-
very lyrical and beautiful. It's very nice.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
just
ears.
like it's just like the silk kind of thing. That's how I felt it when I hear French. It's like it's silk. I see the silk. Yeah, it's just so sexy. But anyway, thank you so much for coming to my show again.
It's my pleasure.
And hope to have you again and again. But Laura Powers will actually sing as a song, right?
Yes.
All right. So
Will I
take
be
it away.
singing one song or two?
Just one.
Okay.
Or two, or one.
Okay,
Or
we'll
one.
start with one, and I will sing. This is going to be Amy Winehouse song. Oops. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Hold on just a minute. Thought I had it queued up. Okay, okay.
Oh, are you okay?
Oh my goodness,
Might
that's
do
very
volume
dramatic.
on that.
Awesome. That's it for the Undiscovered. Thank you so much, DJ KGR. It's our featured co-host for the week, DJ KGR. Where they can find you again?
WhiskeyTenor.com. Original country music.
Perfect. Thank you so much, viewers. Thank you so much. Next week, we have multiple guests coming up again next week. And hope we're going to have DJ KGR back again in Unset next week. And please go ahead and subscribe on our YouTube channel. You can actually see the archive on our social media shows, website, and social media accounts, wherever you see it. And if you guys want to be next guests, want to be our next featured guests for the week, please email us booking@socialmediashows.com or just shoot me a message on social media platforms. Thank you, and we'll see you guys again next week.